we gotta fix the Warhawk. First off. And then we gotta get into the... Where is the rotary dial? So that we can pull out those jump jets that we're never gonna use and replace it with some more Rack 5 ammo. Ammo, ammo, and ammo. You're in here somewhere. There we go. Rack 5 ammo. Bam. And bam. Look at that. Look at that, Chad. We still got 1 ton left? Maybe we just stick in an ECM? That always seems to be like a good... Oh, you got 1 ton left? Just put an ECM in it. There we go. So that's 6 bins of ammo for the Rack 5. It's still not a lot, but it's a lot more than we had before. Bolo, are you suggesting what I think you're suggesting?
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Because what it sounds like is you're suggesting that you want to give up your artillery platform for a stalker, which I'm okay with, if that's what you want to do. Wait, what? Where's the other stalker part? Oh no, did we get got by that thing where it's like 2 different variants of the stalker? Oh no. Yep. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Alright, AFP. Well, good to see you all the same. Glad you could join us for a little while. Hopefully you have a good rest of your weekend. Yeah, fate has spoken, it would seem. So no stalker after all. I didn't even pay attention to that. I didn't realize that they were different tonnage variants. Yeah, so let's go ahead and fast forward through that. Get the mech bay work done. And then, I'll tell you what, let's just go ahead and fast forward through the engineering upgrade as well.
Top-notch work, if I may say so.
And Darius was complaining about the barracks, since we are getting some pretty hefty experience on each of these missions. So it'll be a good opportunity.
Training complete.
Oh, the gold paint, you're right. You're right. See, this is why I keep you guys around. You gotta remind me of this stuff. Alright, here we go. Let's see, can we find gold paint? So this is like the pastel paint. Oh. Chat, I think we found it. I can't spin the mech, but that looks like metallic gold to me. Right? Yeah, that looks like gold to me in that lighting. Oh, also, I forgot. Prediction. You guys need to get your minimal payouts. Because you basically tied it up. Yeah, you guys literally tied this up. There was 11k points in favor of winning, and 11k points saying we were gonna lose. Biggest spender was Erst on the win side with 6.7k points. And the biggest spender, almost accounting for almost the entirety of the lose column, was General Quarters. General Quarters putting 10k points down saying we were gonna lose. Wow, General Quarters, it's like that, huh? Well, we did win, even though you guys aren't gonna get hardly anything in channel points. So 22,000 channel points going out. Basically the losers, you lost 10k points. There you go. We did in fact win. But you know what I was thinking, chat? Because I saw it as we were scrolling through, maybe instead of the regular purple, maybe we go with this like bright ass pastel purple. What do you think? This almost looks like the missing texture purple. So maybe we go gold and, again, missing texture purple. I don't know how that's gonna look. Let's go to the mech bay and see what it looks like. It's probably gonna be terrible. Oh god, it makes the Naga look even worse. I mean, the Naga is pretty ugly anyway, but that makes it look even worse. So it's definitely got like a goldish tint to it. It certainly makes the purple stand out more, that's for sure. But yeah, there we go. There's the gold. There's the purple and gold, chat. That's what we were looking for. That is what we were looking for. Man, I wish I had looked just a little bit harder, because that gold was sitting there the whole time and I missed it. I'm gonna go with this. Go with the gold chest plate. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is glorious. Yeah, I'm liking the gold, chat. I'm liking the gold. It shows up better on some of the mechs than others, but I'm definitely liking the gold. Now we're going places. We could make the white into red. I do like the white accents, though. But maybe we go red instead. I don't know. Let's see. Nah, because there's already folks that have already gone out of their way to paint this particular thing with the white accents. I'm not going to do that to those people. I'm not going to do that to them. There was, in fact, a silver. Or I guess it was just a straight-up metallic color. But here's what we're gonna do, chat, because it's been about 4 hours. So what I'm gonna do is, as usual, do what we typically tend to do and take a BRB here, because obviously BattleTech is having a little bit of trouble as well. So we'll drop a save. I said we'll drop a save, not go into settings. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea, Mate. Maybe we could do silver instead of white. How about that? Let's have a look. Let's see what it looks like. You know what? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. I like it. Silver, gold, and purple. Nah, attract attention. Barbie was always a mech warrior. A damn good one, too. Alright, let's make sure we save that so I don't forget about it. But yeah, I think now is a good time for BRB, as usual, so I can get up and stretch my legs a little bit and refresh the old water bottle. And what do you guys think? I'll tell you what, I'll do like I did last time, and I will give you guys a choice about whether we play some more BattleTech or if we're going to play some mercenaries. So let's head back to the office for just a moment. And let me pull up the Twitch machine here. Mate, I have never watched the show, but I am aware of it. I saw advertisements for it years ago. Alright, there we go. As before, I'm gonna give you guys 5 minutes to decide. So if you do not see the poll, go ahead and refresh your stream, and you should see it. Alright, chat. We are back. We are back. We are back. I am back. I don't know if we are back. I don't know if you are back, but I am back. So here we are, and the people appear to have spoken, and the speaking that they do says more BTA. So more BTA you shall have. In fact, because I've already looked at the poll results, I am currently loading back into the game now. So we are just waiting for it to load up. In fact, let us jump over to the gameplay now. BattleTech. Oh, shit. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Steve. You know they have a pill for that, though. Or so I'm told. Battle thing? There we go. Alright, there. Yeah. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but I'm seeing a black screen for a second, so I was getting a little concerned. Alright, here we are. Back on the Argo, back right where we left off. Still sitting at a cool 27 million C-bills. You love to see it. You love to see it. We can, in fact, change the color pattern. We already did that. We swapped out to the gold and now the new, brighter, ugly, missing texture purple. So we're gonna go with that as the new color scheme. I feel like that's the final form. In the meantime, let us head over to the command center, and let's see what we get to do. We've got a lot of destroy base missions for some strange reason, but that's okay. We do have a solo duel in Highlands, and we've actually got a 5-skull duo duel in a lunar environment. That actually kind of scares me a little bit because, I mean, if you guys are paying attention to the last mission, the lunar environment really screws with our ability to do damage. But a solo duel, I'm not too scared of. Again, the commander is well known for their ability to smack the crap out of people. So what do you think, chat? Do we take our chances on a solo duel and go full salvage and skip the money, or do we go for the money? Because it's a duel, we could end up against some really cool mechs. We just may not have good chances of actually getting the salvage. With the solo, I'm kind of leaning towards salvage, though. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. Clear out the lands comp. And of course, you guys already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the commander in the Diet Awesome. And here we go. We're doing it live. Damn right, General Quarters. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Just to double check though, you guys are getting game audio, correct? Because I show you guys getting levels, but I do often forget to unmute the game audio. So I just want to make sure you're actually hearing it. I mean, you're obviously not hearing anything now because it's a loading screen, but hopefully you're picking up the audio. Alright, good. 5x5. You love to hear it. I am kind of interested to see what we're going to end up against, though. With it being a solo duel and no weight limit, we could potentially be up against any mech in the game. Well, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if they'll let you use super heavies in a duel, or if you can even come up against super heavies in a duel, but, for sure, anything between 20 and 100 tons could potentially show up. So, what's on your wish list, chat? What are you hoping we're gonna run into? On a mission where we could run into anything, what's your dream mech?
Command interface initiated.
Oh, and it's raining? Man. Man. This is like the perfect showdown for us. In fact, I'm just gonna sprint into the water, who cares? Give me even more heat reduction. What are we dealing with? Oh, it's an 85 tonner. Alright, chat, what do you think? 85 tons?
Commander.
What could it be? What could it be? I'm not even gonna look. I'm not even gonna look. Alright, let's look. It is... Holy Jesus. Holy Jesus. We were talking about missile boats earlier, chat. And, this is pretty much the ultimate missile boat. A goddamn longbow. Sadly, this is the last ride of this longbow pilot, I believe. I don't know. Like, you know what? Let's just shoot at him. It's fine. We're probably not gonna hit him because he's got spawn protection.
All weapons are go.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, Mate, you are not wrong. The longbow is basically just a couple of big-ass missile pods with legs on it.
My armor's getting stripped off. Hell yeah. Commander.
Alright, well, now we have precision strike, and you know we're gonna use it. In fact, I'm not even gonna move. We're just gonna stand and deliver. No, don't you try to screw me on this battle tag. Alright, here we go. Cross your fingers, chat. We're going for that headshot.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
And there it is. And there it is. 4 salvageable parts. Now, depending on what other equipment is in this mech, we've actually got decent chances.
Mission successful.
Correct, Mate. And no, it was not your comment that made me do that. It just happened to be very good timing. Yeah, we definitely booped the snoot on that one. Like I said before, if you put me in a one-on-one with the commander in the Black Knight, we're good. We're done. Chalk that one up as a win for the Tenori Tigers. Because there is no debate on that one. Alright. So, we're gonna get 7 picks. We actually have really, really good chances. So I'm picking 1. We're gonna get 6 parts off of this list. How much you wanna bet we get all 5 of these parts and only 1 mech part? Let's see. We just reloaded the game. Let's see if RNGesus is gonna have our back. Ah, would you look at that, chat? Would you look at that? We got ourselves a longbow. We've got ourselves a longbow. Oh no, I do have a couple of different avatar photos. I switch between them from time to time. So praise RNGesus, for he hath blessed us this day, not only with a longbow, but, yeah, there you go. That's what Queen Living does for you. Now, I have no idea. I love that he's still complaining about experience because, so here's the deal. Darius is going to do that every time the boss goes on a mission, because the boss currently has 28,000 experience, but we can't spend it on anything. Like, there's nothing for us to spend the experience on. I wish there were. I wish there was some, mechanic where you could spend those skills to increase something. I don't really know what, but yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and put together a longbow. Unfortunately, this is not an artillery variant of the longbow. But look at this hideous thing. Look at it. Look at it. I gotta look through the paint jobs here. This is sort of this is a tradition. We gotta look at the, oh man, look at that. I'm liking number 6, chat. Oh, you know what? Pattern number 1 isn't too bad either. Pattern number 2 is also pretty good. I mean, big, giant, golden missile launchers. I feel like I'm partial to 6, though. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I can dual wielding hair dryers. BB-55. As long as you stand on the backside when it's launching a salvo, I promise not only will your hair be dry, but so will all of the rest of you. And by dry, I mean a dried up husk of a human corpse, but dry all the same. So, I know Sierra had to leave, but I feel like this is the next logical upgrade. Well, okay, there's that to consider. There is that to consider. So the real question is, do we replace the Naga, which currently is the only platform that we have that has a nuke on it? But we can't do that with the longbow, because the longbow does not have any artillery hardpoints. So we cannot put the Arrow 4 on this longbow. We can only put regular missile launchers. Now, to me, the logical extension of that is we take the nice rack, which is an all LRM Mad Cat, and we just stick all those weapon systems into the longbow. We couldn't do that, Matse. We couldn't take the Naga when we want to use the nuke. The only problem with that is it would then require us to keep the Naga put together and ready for use at any time. And that's an expenditure that I don't really like having, if I can avoid it. Like, we already spend a lot of money on the mechs that we have, and most of these are being used, except for the Hunchback. The Hunchback is not currently being used. Or do we maybe upgrade the Crusader? I know we just put together the RKO out of nowhere for our man's Typhoon, but maybe we give him the longbow instead. Because we have several missile boats in the company. I would like to keep the Naga as our artillery platform, but we've got not only the RKO out of nowhere, but we've also got the nice rack, both of which are our missile boats that we use. I mean, there isn't anything wrong with LRMs. We don't necessarily need a nuke. It does kind of feel like heresy to leave it behind, though. You know what? Is Bolo still here, or did Bolo leave? Did they have to go? Let me see. I saw Bolo, so Bolo was in the chat a little bit ago. And then they just disappeared. Oh, there we go, there we go. Alright, well here we are. The man himself, Bolo. You're gonna have to be the arbiter here. Well, okay, I think that question has answered itself. For those of you that are not paying attention or cannot see the chat, Bolo is not happy with the decision to leave the nuke. So I think that answer speaks for itself. Alright, well then that means we either replace the RKO or we replace the nice rack. I mean, the nice rack has the benefit of mobility. It's a very fast platform, but I would argue that it doesn't really need to be fast. Yeah, it's a Mad Cat. Well, you say that, Mate, but the nuke is always a good thing to have on the field in the event that we need it. Because you never know. Every once in a while, you end up in a situation where you kind of just need to measure your response in megatons. I mean... So hear me out, chat. Here's what I'm thinking. We call this the nice rack because it's a missile boat. But ultimately it's built on the Mad Cat. If a longbow, which is basically 2 missile launchers with legs, doesn't scream nice rack, I don't know what does. Like, if you were gonna name a mech nice rack, I cannot think of a better mech to call nice rack. Alright, I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna put away the nice rack now, and we're gonna rebuild the longbow in its place. So, put your McBay Heresy hats on, because it's about to get real. Alright, so how are we gonna do this then? How are we gonna do this? I mean, first we gotta strip out all the equipment, because we're probably gonna be using clan launchers just because they're lighter. The unfortunate thing is we're not gonna have the cheating-ass Mad Cat chassis to give us a bunch of speed. But that's okay. We can make do without it. We can make do without it. So first things first, I'm the realist. Let's go ahead and put in a double heatsink kit. What was the engine core that we were using on this thing initially? A 255? I'm not opposed to that. A 255 is not the worst thing in the world. I mean, that's fair, Erst. If we had some T-Bolt 20s, I mean, maybe we do. I don't think we do, though. No, we don't have a lot of T-Bolts. We literally just have the one T-Bolt 15 that I think we got as salvage. But first and foremost, before we start going crazy, we need to put in the missile systems. Because the missile systems are where we're going to be getting our damage from. So I say we put all the missiles in the arms, because why not? And then we gotta figure out how much ammo we want to give it. I don't... Chet, do you guys remember how much ammo we had? Oh. Oh, Chet. Hold up. Hold up. We might be able to do one even better. Because we have the tonnage to play with. Stick in some Artemis. Make this thing even more accurate. Just make this thing filthy. And then we say, alright, let's go with Artemis ammo. We got a bunch of Artemis ammo. How much can we actually put in here? So this is 120 per bin, isn't it? Yeah, it's 120 per bin, so we're currently sitting at 6 plus it's another 120, so this is 720 missiles. That's a lot of DACA. That's a lot of DACA. But yeah, I like 2 tons per launcher. Alright, so there we go. We got 2 tons per launcher. Alright, alright, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Well, that's not a bad idea, Bamboozle. Let me see. I want to double check first. We cannot put a lower arm actuator even if we take the Artemis system out, right? Okay, we cannot. So then, yeah, there's not really any downside to putting the launchers in the torso. I generally prefer to put them in the arms for the accuracy, but without a lower arm actuator, that's a moot point. Of course, we're going to have to stick the Clan Pharaoh in there because we don't want an ammo crit. And I need to go back and grab the Artemis FCS for this one. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. We're going to put that in here. And we're going to put that in here. Alright, alright. Chev, look at this monstrosity, and we haven't even put an XL engine in it yet. We haven't even put an XL engine in it yet. Let's see. Let's see. Can we go extra heretical? Extra heresy. Extra heresy. Yeah, it's gonna run hot. It's gonna run hot. How hot, though, is the question. 64 heat. That's actually not as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting the heat to be way, way worse than that. But I mean, it's still gonna cook Sierra alive if we fire a full alpha. But think of the memes. Think of the memes, chat. Alright, alright. I was hoping that we could get to the mythical 100. 100 missiles, but I don't think we're going to be able to make it work. Which is disappointing. Then again... Are we gonna run out of critical slots, though? I think that's our problem, is we're gonna run out of crits. E-cooling with a 255. We can't even put an E-cooling 1 in, can we? Oh, we can. Alright, can we do a 2? No. Yeah. That is unfortunate. Because I think we have to have a 275 in order to put in the E-cooler. If we put in the 275... I mean, one heatsink is not going to make that much of a difference. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Alright, so maybe we drop the XL. And we put in... Now, we might have to go with clan doubles, because I don't think we're going to be able to get enough heat sinks into this thing. Alright, let's switch it out for the clan kits. Yes, I know. And then that way we can afford a few more additional crit slots with the clan doubles. So you put one here, put one here, put one here, and one here? What's that do for our heat? We're close. We're close. We're almost heat neutral. We could stick in a heat bank. That's basically just another free double heat sink. Oh, maybe an exchanger. I didn't think about an exchanger. Or I guess we don't have one. I guess we're using all of them that we have. But let's see. We still got 2 tons to play with. Still got 2 tons to play with. Oh, shit. I see you, Matse. Hydration incoming. I mean, I think we got enough here where we could probably make this thing heat neutral. I think we got enough. Like, if we just spend all of the tonnage we have on cooling, we can actually get this thing 8 under, which will give us good cooling in situations... Yeah, Steve, so the way that e-coolers work is when you plug them into a mech, it basically is just a replacement for heat sinks. So it ends up having the same weight and the same cooling as an equivalent number of heat sinks. It's just a way to save critical slots. So, like, for example, if we go to the e-cooler here, like the e-cooler 3, it weighs 3, and it gives you an additional 3 engine heat sinks. So basically, it's just, instead of putting one here, one here, one here, we plug in the e-cooler and we get an equivalent amount of heat dissipation without having to put the heat sinks in the arms and torso. Yeah, the e-cooler does save space. The only problem is we can't put it in here because we would have to have a 275 engine to do it. And in order to get this thing heat neutral, we have to keep the 255 that it already has. Now, with that being said, we could potentially stuff an XL into this thing. No? Not enough. Alright. Let's ditch that then. I'm sorry? Oh, it's because of the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh is the reason that we can't do it. Alright, let's do this then. We'll do that. So the XL engine is going to give us more weight to play with. Then let's go... Well, we don't have a 325, but we got a 320. Let's try that. And then instead of heat sinks, we can put in like... How many are we trying to go with right now? Trying to go with 4, so let's do an E4. Something like that. Oh, we can only put a 2 in it. Never mind. Alright, so we'll do the E2. And what's that do for our heat? We're still at 4. So then do this. Remember, chat, symmetry is important. Very important. So there you go. This is what I'm thinking. Bamboozle and AMS would be great for this platform. The only problem is, unfortunately, we don't have a support weapon slot on this mech. So, yeah. Like you said, we don't have the support slot. We could upgrade the engine one more time, potentially. Let's say if we went, instead of a 320, we go with like a 350. That's a little too heavy. And we don't have any intermediates, so we have to put in the 320, and that's all we've got. That's our blind spot in the engine cores. We don't really have any 30s, 40s, or anything like that. I mean, 390. The only problem is if we put in a 390, we don't have any way to get rid of the extra weight. And we would end up having to lose, some of the firepower. So maybe we go 350. Stop it. And 350 allows us to do up to an E4. So we'll do E4. And then we just drop the existing heat sinks. So we still come out positive, but we have more crit slots. We're still 10 over on the heat, though. That's the problem. And let's see, even with a 350, we're only sitting at a 4.7. So, I mean, this thing is not going to be fast no matter what we do. The intention is not to make it go fast. Don't get me wrong. I like making big mech go better. But in this case, I don't know that we have the ability to do that with the equipment we have. Yeah, so we're only losing 1 hex of sprint speed. So it's not really worth it to spend that engine plus the E-coolers and everything else. We're only gaining 1 hex from it. If we were gaining 2 or 3 hexes of sprint speed, I might consider it, but the benefits aren't great enough in this case. So, we'll do this. Are we neutral yet? We're just about neutral. I might cram 1 more in again just to give us a little bit of extra. I like to have a little bit of buffer on the heat just in case we're in a hot environment. Yeah, we could potentially paint the mech red, and that would definitely make up for the speed deficit. That would be the fastest way to make the mech go faster. And Car has made it to the chat finally. Welcome, Car. Good to see you on a Saturday. Hopefully your weekend is going outstanding so far. Also, why is this thing so expensive? Like, what did we do that made this thing so expensive? Is it the engine? No? I mean, the XL is some of it, but good lord. And if we go with a 300? Wait, what? Oh, because I was sitting here trying to think, I was like, why is the 300 somehow heavier? But I was having a derp moment. So yeah, this is still a 3.6, and we can get some more tonnage doing that. The question is, what do we do with that tonnage if we do? Actually, just for fun, if we put in the Clan XL... Oh no. Oh, no. No. No, sir. We will not be doing that. Yeah, it is basically a full rebuild. So what do we do with these extra tons that we have? I mean, we could put in a lot of different things, but the question is, what are we going to have the slots for? I mean, a rangefinder isn't going to hurt anything. Oh, well, never mind. Because it's already got a combat computer. ECM definitely. Yeah, I'm not averse to the ECM. Maybe we go extra crazy and it's high on limit. Oh, it will do that. Go with the location designator. This basically means that no matter who we have using this thing, they'll be able to do precise strikes with the missiles. Ah. C3I, that's a lot of tonnage, and we only have 2 of them. Let me see. I mean, I think ECM is always good. Like, ECM is never a bad use of tonnage. If you're not running a C3 system, ECM is always good. Not the clan one? Oh, we do have a guardian. Might as well go with the guardian if we have one. And then we've got about a little over a ton that we could spend on something. I mean, we could stick in a beagle. Yeah, could we? Crit slots, that's gonna be our problem. That's gonna be our problem. Yeah. We could ditch 1 heat sink, but that removes our heat buffer. I mean, at that point, we're literally neutral, so it's still not terrible. Yeah, we don't have any gyros, Mate. I mean, this isn't a terrible design on its own. As much as I'd like to put a probe in it, this is probably going to be a backline machine anyway, so a probe's not going to be super useful. As for what we do with an additional 1.5 tons, I mean, we have no... Well, I mean, Urs has got a point. We might be able to put more engine just to gobble up that weight if we put the 320 back in. Does that balance it out? Nah, it's a little too heavy. What about the 315? 315's still a little heavy. We don't have a 310 or a 305. Nah. Still leaves us at a 3.6. Poop. Yeah, maybe that's the move. Maybe drop the ECM instead. Because that puts us right where we need to be. I mean, technically we got a little bit more weight that we can play with, but it's not enough to be worth considering. And it still gives us our 80 LRMs. Plus it gives us a location designator, which will let Sierra call his shots, which he cannot currently do. Like, the location designator is going to be huge for this build. Because most of these missiles are going to be indirect anyway, so they're going to be coming from the top. And if we're aiming at the head, we might have another headshot machine on our hands here. I do. I have, in fact, spoken of the devil. Speaking of that devil, we are just now rebuilding a longbow to make the new iteration of the nice wreck. So it's a little bit slower, but it's got more armor, it's got better heat management, and we gave you a location designator so you can actually call your shots. I think, what do you think, chat? Is this deserving of the moniker? I think it is. I mean, we could go with nice rag. But I feel like it's a nicer rag than the one we had before. It's $1.5 million C-bills, but hey, you know what? We got money to burn. Let's do it. 27 days. 27 days. It is gonna take a month to put this monstrosity together. And I regret nothing. Oh yeah, Sierra. Sierra, you're gonna have to scold this man. Because he did a bad thing. He did, in fact, do a bad thing. Alright, so with that taken care of, I don't think we have any other Mech Bay heresy to do, right? But doesn't he go back to the command center? I feel like some of the missions disappeared, but maybe that's just me. Alright, chat. So here's my question. This is lunar. Lunar can be a problem, because most of our big mechs are also laser boats. Do we do a duo-duel? In a lunar environment, with no weight cap? Because I feel like we could do it. But there's definitely a potential for disaster here. Who are we up against? We're up against the Aurigan Coalition. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Erst. You and I both know that the worst that could happen is that both pilots die and we lose 2 mechs. Environmental heat does work both ways, but we may not be up against enemies with laser boats. That's the problem. So I'll show you what I mean. Like, our biggest mechs are the Executioners, the Night Star, the Longbow that we can't currently do anything with, the Warhawk, and then some Timberwolves and the Black Knight. The Black Knight is all PPC. The Warhawk is all PPC. The Night Star is PPC and missiles. The Executioner is all lasers. The other Executioner is all lasers. So, like, lunar is bad. It is very bad for us. But you know what? The Eddie Quickshot does have an RL-40. Do we do it? What do you think, chat? We put in the Eddie Quickshot? Put in Rex? Launch the missiles? We do not currently. We have... Actually, that's something we need to do. We have several plasma rifles in storage. We just haven't put them on anything yet. Maybe that's something we need to do after this. Alright. Let's hope this works out, chat. Let's hope this works out. Yeah, we definitely have Stone Cold on both pilots. We didn't rebuild the Bug Zapper Erst. We instead, because Gravelion wanted the Warhawk, we turned it into a PPC boat. Although it wouldn't be necessarily the worst idea in the world to turn it into a plasma boat. The only issue that we had with that was the plasma rifles weigh about the same as the PPCs, and then we don't have any weight for the ammo. But it might be worth revisiting the design, just to see if we can do something with it. Now, being a warhawk, if we had, like, for example, a direwolf, I would absolutely fill that with plasma rifles and call it a day. But let's see what we're up against. I'm interested to see. I mean, we know on these duels they tend to throw something on the upper end of the heavy class or an assault class at us on these. And Kailania rolling into the chats on a Saturday. Welcome, Kailania. Glad to see you on a Saturday. Hopefully your weekend is going outstanding so far. Glad you could join us. We are a little ways into the stream already, but we still got a few more missions in us at least. Alright, let's see what we got, chat. Let's see what we got.
Initiated.
Why is it always this map? It's always this map.
Talk to me.
Alright, so we'll do what we do. We'll try to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, Atlas, hooray. Awesome, hooray. But, like... combined? We'll have to see which variant of the awesome it is. I think this is actually our very first 100-ton mech this campaign. We have run into assault mechs before. The Executioner is a 95-tonner, but I think this is the first time we're running into a 100-ton mech. And unfortunately, I have no idea what their weapon systems are going to be like, so... The only thing we got going for us is they're going to be just as slow as we are.
What's up, boss?
In fact, they're going to be slower. So this probably isn't a smart idea, but let's reserve down to one and force at least one of them to go.
Waiting for orders.
Dang it. Dang it. So I think we can get here and we'll have an obstructed shot. But I'll take an obstructed shot over no shot. Unfortunately, they still have spawn protection. I don't know why. It's kind of ass. I think we just brace. Like I said, I'm gonna force one of them to move first. Alright. Now.
I've got your back.
Can we find the magic pixel? Does not appear to be the case. But let's at least see what this guy's packing. Okay, so this is your standard 7D setup. Nothing terribly crazy about this Atlas, but it's still dangerous.
How can I help?
And it's going to become more dangerous the closer we get to it. So we definitely want to keep our distance. And Make Hayer, welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. First time chatter says, go Danny, go. Who's Danny? Jet? Who's Danny? I'm confused. Now, it's... Obviously we're talking about Danny Trejo. I'm giving you a hard time. No, this is Rex. But yeah, we're... Anyway. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having an outstanding Saturday so far. We're all Danny here. Let me see. I do want to shoot at this donkey, but...
On my way.
Again, we want to keep our distance as much as we can. Yeah, I know. We're gonna get an overheat warning. Maybe we just fire the rockets this turn? Turn off one of the PPCs? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know... What? Hold up. Okay, so this does 75 damage. If I do that, then it does 73 damage. I don't understand that. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Give me your best shot, Rex.
Damn you for making me
Oh, don't worry, Ernst. The rocket launcher is got a reload on it, so we're good.
do this. My flamer is out of fuel.
We have more ammo. Oh my. Alright, so that sounds very much like a stock standard Atlas.
Let's do this.
I mean, about as stock standard as you're gonna get.
Ready for
Alright,
orders.
no surprises here then. That's always good. But we're gonna have to fight this fight at range. The only problem is the terrain is not working to our advantage in this case. Do we have a magic pixel? We do not have a magic pixel, so the only way is for me to either stand still. Yeah. Get closer. I definitely don't want to get closer to an Atlas. So I think we do this.
Affirmative.
We're not going to get much in the way of evasion anyway, so I think we take our headshots and hope we get lucky. Did not get lucky. Yeah, that's my hope. Unfortunately, the Atlas is in a little bit of a difficult position for us to take out from where he is. I'm hoping we can do something about that, but right now, again, the terrain is not really working to our advantage, and we're going to have to give him a turn or two to actually get out of there. Where they're in the open, we can take shots at them. You know what? Let's just not even move. Again, it's an assault mag. Take a precise shot. We can fire both without the rocket launcher, so let's do it. Come on, Rex. Give us a lucky headshot. That was also not a lucky headshot.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
That's okay. You didn't have any evasion anyway. They can sensor lock you if they want.
You need more practice.
Wait, were they actually shooting at Rex and ended up hitting me instead? Is that what just happened? Alright, let's do this number here. We're gonna go with Stone Cold, and we will take the shots.
Firing all weapons.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Yeah, we're fighting the Mary Sue Coalition. Hopefully they didn't bring their plot armor to this fight, otherwise we're gonna have a tough time.
Talk to me.
I don't really want to back us into a corner, but I would rather take out the Atlas. But I also can't turn down a clear shot on this awesome. So we fire the PPCs, we got decent heat dissipation. If we put in the rocket launcher, it gives us less accuracy. So yeah, I think we take the PPC shots. See if we get lucky. Oh my, we actually got a punch through on that one. If we keep this up, that AC-20 is gonna run out of ammo.
For House Arano.
I mean, I call them the Mary Sue Coalition because there was a lot of favoritism shown to the Oregon Coalition in the game, but yeah. Atlas and an Awesome. Indeed, it is a duo duel.
Orders.
Just waiting for that precise strike to come back up again. My fear is that they're gonna get lucky and hit us eventually. Like, they keep flinging all this hate our direction, and none of it's hitting yet, but it's going to. Eventually, it's going to. Alright, we'll take the shots. I don't think we're gonna get an atlas on this, but as long as we get at least one awesome part, we should be able to rebuild the one that we have.
How can I help?
We'll have to rebuild it into the 8V, which I'm not thrilled about, but I ain't gonna complain. Precise strike? Come on, Rex. Come on, Rex. Give me a headshot. You can do it. I believe in you. You did it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's better me than Lady Arana.
Oh, mama. Those AC's 20 shots are getting real close, and I do not like it.
Give them everything you've got. Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's see. Where can we go? Give me the magic pixel. There we go. Magic pixel indeed. And I want precise strike on... I mean, I think we shoot at the awesome, because we might get lucky and core it. But I still kind of want to take out the atlas. Ugh. Nah, I think the awesome is a bigger threat at range.
Affirmative.
Wow. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now?
Oh, you're in trouble now.
Well, that's not good.
My damn
Apparently
darn
they're
doctor.
shooting for the head as well. Alright.
Talk to me.
We're gonna have to stop playing games here, chat. We're out here playing footsie with these guys, and they're playing for keeps, and we are clearly not. So let's not play around anymore.
Aye, aye.
Oh man, I swear every time that AC-20 fires, I get a little puckered.
Barely hit, Commander. Receiving you.
All right, let's use the terrain to our advantage. We do not have a precise shot, but what we can do is we can stone cold and full alpha and maybe get lucky and get a torso shot on this awesome.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Or we could take out a leg. That also
Target
works.
taken.
So Big Boy's gonna be taking a dirt nap. And did not explode from the fall. That's impressive. Hey, 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 hey. Stop that.
Losing lots of armor.
I'm losing armor.
Hey, stop that. I don't like it when you're
Much
shooting
more of this.
the one location on this mech that's already
Shall
damaged.
Eternal. Orders?
Stop it. Okay. Here's what we gotta do. We gotta get Rex out of here, first of all. We know that they're slow, and we are not. So what we can do is use the terrain to our advantage
Confirmed.
and sweep around for a flank. Because Rex needs to stop taking some damage anyway.
Done, folks.
In the meantime, the boss has taken very minimal damage and literally cannot die. So let's give him something to shoot at.
On my way.
Let's give him something to shoot at. Oh no, we're not playing that game. Well, I guess we are playing that game. Well, you know what? That's okay. We're just gonna wait it out.
Got my attention.
Let's see. I just wanted to make sure Rex wasn't bleeding. Or, can we, potentially... We could actually run all the way up here instead. Like, put this building between us and them. I just don't know if they're gonna be able to see us. I think we take the
Roger
chance.
that.
Oof. Oof. Yeah?
Reporting heavy damage.
I'm sorry? Oh, overheat ammo explosion. Alright, I'll take it. I will take it. And Xbeer is saying the AI is actually being a bit smart. This is true. The AI is not shitting the bed like it was earlier. And then, as soon as they speak in chat, immediately getting slapped in the face with a gift sub from Sierra. Sierra, thank you for the generosity. And Xbeers, welcome to the chat. Hopefully you're having an outstanding Saturday, and welcome to the cult of bad tactical decisions, where apparently the enemy is making worse tactical decisions than we are at the moment.
Moving out.
And speaking of bad tactical decisions, let us just make the worst decision, and we're gonna overheat.
Firing. Tango down.
There we go. Oh yeah, you gotta love that mech-on-mech action, Xveers. I'm glad that we're of the same mind in that regard.
Mission successful.
Always good to meet another connoisseur of hot bot-on-bot action. I mean, Brofisticus, that's always going to be a problem, I think, with games. I mean, you could write a million lines of code, a million lines of if-then statements about when the computer should use, you know, heat dissipation, or when it should fire, when it should push the red line, but ultimately, at the end of the day, that's what makes fighting against people more fun. No, sit down, Bolo. Man, look at that, though. That was... They just took the armor right off the head. That could have gone really bad. Well, we're definitely taking the awesome. Hopefully, I mean, I think we get the rest. Yeah, there's only 6 parts there, so we get everything. Hey, look at that, chat. We got an Atlas part. It definitely, yeah. Rex saw their life flashing before their eyes there for a second. I probably would too. Again, I can afford to be a little more reckless with the commander because the commander literally can't die, but the rest of our pilots, no, I don't like doing that. Yeah, I was gonna say Bamboozle, I'm not sure. I think a lot of the AI is hard-coded, so... Like, the folks at the Rogue Tech and the BTA teams can really only, like, adjust for it. They can't outright rewrite the code that dictates how the game plays, but... Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Xviers, if you're new to the channel and new to our content, that's pretty much what happened at the very, very beginning of this campaign. I sent the commander forward in a trebuchet, which then immediately got cored, and the commander spent about 200 days in the medbay right at the beginning of the campaign. So yeah, absolutely 100% a thing that can happen. And has happened to me in this campaign. So we didn't actually lose anything important. We were able to just get some stock standard repairs on the Eddie Quickshot. So, good stuff, good stuff. Yeah? And apparently, Sierra has just now noticed Melchior because they've slapped them in the face with a gift sub as well. Once again, Sierra, thank you so much for the generosity, the massive chicken. And Melchior... And I guess, as well, Xbeers, welcome to the cult of bad tactical decisions. And please enjoy the Ecto Cooler, for it is the only flavor of Kool-Aid that we have. Alright, chat, let's see. What else do we got here? We got a destroy base, and a blackout. I mean, we have artillery. And destroying a base is really easy when you have artillery. But then again, so here's the thing. Reconquest, I'm kind of ignoring because it's a lunar environment, and I really don't like fighting in a lunar environment. But I like heavy static, even though it's a blackout mission, because look at the payout and salvage on this. Like, even though it's technically a 4-skull mission, I think this is going to be one of those where we end up getting a little more than they bargained for. Oh, and it's against mercenaries. Well, I'm sold. Say no more. And we're going to go with big battle mech energy. The Eddie Quickshot cannot be fielded. We also can't field Sierra because the longbow is currently being rebuilt. So we'll have to fill those slots with something else in the meantime. Let's put in the Eddie Kruger instead. And who was our pilot on the Eddie Kruger? I forget. Oh, it was Thenosi. Alright. Well, Thenosi hasn't been in a mission all day, so might as well get it in there now. And then the question is, do we go with the rotary dial? I like the Starry Night. I don't know if we'll be able to field it. Yeah, it's a little too heavy. It's a little too heavy. We could go with the RKO out of nowhere with all the MRMs. We haven't actually fielded this thing yet. Alright, Sierra. Well, it was good to see you again. Enjoy the party, my friend. Alright. We're gonna do it. We're gonna take the RKO out of nowhere. It'll be the first time for Typhoon to take the field this stream, and it'll be a good opportunity to actually test the design since we haven't taken anything yet. Like, we haven't actually taken the RKO out onto the field. Do we go for the aerial recon or do we keep the Royal Demon? I mean, the Royal Demon did some good work. Are we bringing Erst? I don't remember. Is Erst in here? He is. Let's do it, chat. We're gonna leave the VTOL at home. Oh, got you. No, I remember now. You mentioned that at the beginning of the stream. That's, we're gonna have a party on the Argo for everybody that's sitting on the bench. Since we have several pilots which are now maxed out, besides just the commander. Like hell he is, Capsty. Union is a 4-letter word in this company. That's not true. That's not true. See, now General Quarters knows what's up. The best part about Ecto Cooler is how it mixes with certain adult beverages. Oh, come on, BattleTech. You just had a restart not long ago. Don't you be playing these games with me. I am very much not in the mood for you to be crapping out on me this early. Darius says, forward base is a little misleading, Commander. I've heard rumors it's more a spy station. Let's go find out what's going on. Chat, the man is a genius. The man is a genius. He has condensed hours of briefing into 2 sentences. I'm sorry, 3 sentences. BattleTech. BattleTech. You can do it. Chet, I'm concerned. I can't even move the mouse right now. I am genuinely concerned. The wheel is spinning. There we go, there we go. Alright, the mouse is moving again. I don't know. So maybe what this means is we're actually about to walk into the hardest mission we've ever done. And it has the load-a-lie resources before it kicks our ass.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, well, this is a blackout mission which we've done many times before, which is go to one facility, get ambushed, then go to another facility and get ambushed. So we're oh no, and it had to be this map. Of all the maps that it could have been, it had to be this one. So we had this map last, or a derivative of this map last stream, I believe, and I don't like this terrain at all. I do not like it. The question is, where's the other facility? I see the one down in the valley. I guess this is the one they're gonna send us to. So yeah, basically what happened last time is we started at this facility, they sent us down here, and then once we got here, they sent us up here to this facility. Now we're starting here, they're gonna send us down, and then we're gonna go up here probably. Probably should have brought the VTOL for this one. But, live and learn. What I'm gonna do is start moving my people towards the second location. And I will send Erst and a buddy down into the valley to deal with whatever we have up there. In fact, can probably move the Warhawk over here to use its PPCs as a support platform.
Heading out.
Bolo, you don't really need to go anywhere. You can just stay here. You'll be able to fire at everything regardless. The RKO out of nowhere. Let's go ahead and send you up this way too. You're in a Mad Cat, so you're actually going to be able to keep up with Erst pretty well. We'll do that.
I understand.
And then the tanks are going to take a little while to get where they're going because of the rough terrain, so we'll send them as you do. Alright, here we go. See what we're getting ourselves into.
On my way. Moving to position.
I don't think we're going to have line of sight from here, if I'm being honest. It should just be turrets at the first location.
I'm rolling.
We're gonna gamble it, Chet. We are gonna gamble it. Although you can stay where you're at until the enemy shows up.
10-4.
Moving to position. Location confirmed.
Moving to position.
Alright. We're getting there. We are getting there. I'm interested to see, because again, with it being mercenaries, like, we could end up against just about anything. Like, there are no laws when you're fighting mercenaries.
Roger.
Or when you're drinking claws.
Okay.
Okay, so where are the turrets? Because we're probably going to get shot in the back by them. So I want to make sure that we are generally not putting our back to the turrets.
Confirmed.
Affirmative, Commander.
And let's see. Asked. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to come down here as well. There's no way. Like, we have to move 2 mechs or 2 units into the area. It won't trigger until we do.
Copy that.
Good to go.
But I'm hoping that we can get most of the way here. Yeah, blackout missions can be really tough.
Coordinates received.
It just depends on how the dice roll.
let's
Like,
roll.
so much of your success in a blackout mission has to do with just random dumb luck. Does that count? Okay, that does count. Outstanding. I guess we'll just continue this direction.
Roger that, Commander.
I'm going.
Bolo, hang out. Typhoon, move up.
Confirmed.
Ast. What we can do is just put you here with your back facing the wall. And let's see what they're gonna throw at us. Oh, they're actually gonna throw some mechs at us. Alright. What about the turrets? Alright, so the turrets are on our side. Outstanding. And we are dealing with a hunchback. A 5M hunchback, of all things. But it does have the AC-20, and we're dealing with an Axeman. Well, this might be our opportunity to grab another one of those. Let's see. I don't even think we need to attack the ground, but I'm a little reluctant to fire in this direction for fear that we're going to hit the turrets, but let's see if we can XCOM this and position it just so.
Target confirmed.
Did a little splash damage. I guess that'll work. In the meantime, we'll continue to move the rest of the unit up, as we're almost on top of this base. Yeah, we're just going to fire in their general direction. Oh, I just now saw there's a couple of enemies behind us as well. Did not catch that. I see a marauder, and I see some type of vehicle. Let's see. What type of marauder? Okay, the 5D. PPCs are gonna hurt. And the Brutus is actually a pretty brutal missile boat, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that.
Friend or traitor, come.
If we run in here and hit this man's with the melee strike, of course it's gonna be a fucking charge, because it's always a charge. Oh, we could go after the Marauder and actually hit him with the weapon. If we manage to hit him, that should knock down his 8 evasion and make him a really tempting target. Well, let's do this. Let's defensive formation. And then let's get in here, hit him with the weapon. In fact, we can even hit him from behind. Not with the weapon, though. Alright, so we'll give him the melee weapon. Hopefully we hit. If we hit...
A noble blow indeed.
Come on, baby. God damn it.
Why have you come unprepared?
I was hoping we would get the melee hit, but we did not. That is extremely disappointing. It's alright, we'll just have to play it smart. Oh my. Yeah, I think that hunchback needs to go, because that AC-20 is gonna hurt.
Receiving you.
I really hope that I have not screwed our pilots by putting them in a position where they cannot win.
Got it. No shooting. Just
My fear is that by putting only a couple of mechs down in the valley, I may have given them more than they can handle. Yeah, I mean, you only had a 2 in 3 chance, but I was still hoping. Because, yeah, these turrets are not going to last long. And this is essentially a 4v2. We don't
What are your orders?
actually need to defend the base, though. I think we get our boys out of here and we use the ridgeline to our advantage. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's bring back the Warhawk, we'll bring back the Rommels. And hope that the turrets will keep them busy long enough for us to get our guys out of here. I'm sorry? Oh, you were hitting another turret. Alright. I was a little confused. Something just exploded. Alright, Bolo. We got a target-rich environment. We got an Axeman, and we got a Hunchback, and I might have made a huge tactical blunder here. Do we maybe go for the vehicle instead and hope to get splash damage on the Marauder? Now, I think we shoot at the Axeman. He's already got stability damage. Let's see if we can monopolize on that. Not quite enough, unfortunately.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's see. Typhoon, how far ahead of the pack are you? Alright. I think you turn around and come back as well. Because we're going to need some backup. We're going to need some backup. Oh, did he DFA the turret? I was not paying attention. But that would explain the instability. Oh, did they give us a couple of turrets up here as well? I wasn't paying attention to that either. Alright, let's get the Rommels headed back.
Yes, Commander.
We'll let the rest of the unit continue forward.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Grandpa Tex, how have you managed to find a place where you cannot move? That's impressive. Well, rather than go back, we're just gonna careful maneuvers into the street.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Alright, there we go. Okay, let's see what they're gonna do. Unfortunately, I don't know if we'll be able to monopolize on that mech that's unsteady. I think he'll get to take a turn before we can actually do anything with that. I was hoping, I mean, we don't really have a shot at anything in the valley here. That's the other unfortunate thing. Because we got a summoner with some AC2s, we could definitely put some hurt down range. Let's do target prediction. I don't think it's going to be much use, but these pilots up on top of the mountain are going to be able to do a whole lot anyway. So first and foremost, let's get the fuck out of here. But we don't want to give them our rear armor. That's the other problem. Alright, let's try this.
Got it.
And we could go for the supports. I mean, again, that Brutus is going to hurt if it full alphas. I think we got to take a shot at the Axeman, though. Again, if we can knock him down for one turn. And Game Master from out of nowhere. The man, the myth, the legend himself, with the water redemption, hydration incoming, Game Master, and good to see you, even if you're just out there lurking. Glad you could join us on this Saturday stream. I know your schedule's a little off. Let's see. What is, I mean, again, hitting this guy, we've only got a 74% chance, but I feel like if we hit him with at least one of those Gauss shots, it's gonna knock him down. But Is it better to take the shots at the Brutus, hope that we get hits on the rear armor, and maybe take it off the field entirely? Because if we can get one enemy off the field, rather than just knocking him down, I think that's preferable. I think we Battle Lord, we try for the Brutus.
Got it.
Damn it. I was hoping we'd get a punch through.
Reporting.
We did not. Alright. Well, thankfully we've got some artillery, and we know that our artillery is plenty powerful on its own. Stability lost. Hey, you know what? If the Gauss shot doesn't do it, a long time will knock you down.
What? No.
Fanosi, what do you got? Nothing that we can actually use at this range. Unfortunate. If only Sierra were here, he could be dumping long-range missiles from downtown.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Erst, my friend, I know you're not much for running, but I think we need to make like a tree and get the fuck out of here. We could give him the kick, but that's not going to do most of the damage. Now, I think we need to just book it. Just need to book it.
What a
Get you in
grand
this little
and
alcove
intoxicating
here.
innocence.
Hopefully that'll protect you from most fire. I'm just hoping that we can get the Rommels into position to support you guys, and then we can try to fight them down here in this section of the valley. But again, I don't know if the turrets are going to last long enough for that.
Ready for orders.
As long as the turrets can survive for one more round, I think we'll be okay. Well, you haven't been hit yet, Erst. But we're dealing with a double PPC Marauder. We're dealing with, you know, an SRM boat here. We're dealing with an Axeman. And we're dealing with an AC-20 Hunchback. So if you do get hit, it's going to be a real nasty hit. I think now's the time for side slip. Let's get Game Master down here as quick as we can. Hopefully get to this ridgeline.
Copy that, Commander.
I will 100% accept responsibility for this tactical blunder. We should have
Pulling off.
sent at least a few more people down into the valley.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
How the hell? Karos, I don't know how you manage this. That's an impressive amount of suctitude, my friend. I get you, Urs, but we already had a close call with Mara today, even if they were just faking it. I'm not anxious for another one.
I got you.
I don't know if my heart can handle it. Nah, no fast cam.
Skipper.
Haven't had fast cam in a while. Probably should, though, in hindsight. I think we precise strike our mans here. Actually, we may not need precise strike now that I think about it, because he's already down. Yeah, let's take this guy off the
Here
field.
we go.
Bolo can absolutely do that. Or not. Apparently,
Critical hit.
2 direct hits to the torso with arrow 4s was not enough to kill this Axeman. That is kind of concerning. Oh no. Well, I think we've run out of turrets. Oh. Well, okay.
I'm listening.
I guess that's one way to solve the problem. And holy shit, we can actually get to a spot where we can take a shot. And we've got like 99% chance to hit because of the elevation bonus. Holy shit. Devious, make it hot.
On the trigger. Mm-hmm.
That is beautiful. I was not expecting that, but that's the famous moment in the movie where, you know, the unknown sniper just takes the shot out of nowhere.
Damage is minor, Commander. Standing by.
Alright, Ust. We need you to fall back, my friend,
Aye, aye.
while you've still got armor for them to strip. That's what she said. And yeah, the terrain is actually preventing us from seeing anyone but this hunchback. Let's see if Ast gets lucky with the headshot. Did not get lucky. Did not get lucky.
What's the plan?
But you know who might? Mara with the long time. Mara the fucking faker.
Good to go.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Hostile removed.
The mile away headshot with the long time cannon. There's one thing Mara's good for, it's that.
Hey. Okay.
Next warriors, show them what you've got.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Alright, well now that the odds are actually stacked a bit more in our favor, maybe we charge back in. Unfortunately, we don't have jump jets on this thing, otherwise I'd loop burst up here and then jump down on them. But here's what we'll do instead. BattleTech, there we go. Here's what we'll do instead. We'll move him up here to give him a little bit of line of sight blockage. And then we will see if we can bait them into coming up here where we'll have a good shot at him. Yeah, Mara can deliver that hate with a
Roger,
quickness.
full speed.
And they are very, very good at it. That's why I'm gonna put up with the whole faking their death thing. Like, I'm gonna allow it. Because they're very, very good at their job. Alright, Big Simo's taking some more hits and I don't like it. Oh no, you have made a terrible mistake, my friend. You have made a terrible, terrible mistake, my friend. Yeah, yeah.
Show them what you got.
A terrible mistake. A terrible mistake.
What are your orders, Skipper?
I mean, at this point, I've almost wasted my time.
10-4.
I've almost wasted my time pulling all these people back. I'm like, oh my god, we gotta make sure our people are okay. And then it's just like, nah. Nah.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
It's all good.
Oh, I don't like going fast. It's scary.
I think this qualifies as, oh, me of little faith.
Commander. On the move, full speed.
But hey, you know what? On the plus side, we've had the opportunity to do a lot of readiness drills.
I'm here.
I might actually be the worst boss in this
Double time.
case.
Let's go.
Because I was like, okay, everybody go do this, here's the plan. And then things change, and I was like, oh my god, everybody change the plan, we gotta do the thing. And then everybody changed the plan, even though half the people were like, no man, it's okay, just stick with it. And I was like, no, we gotta go. And then everything was fine, and now everybody's like, well,
Copy.
we tried to tell you. So yeah,
Commander.
I am in fact the worst boss.
Affirmative.
I'm here.
We're kind of just hanging out because we have to destroy the ambushers before the next
Awaiting
event will
orders.
trigger. We can attack the ground here. I'm trying not to hit our people by accident. Told you this.
Firing.
And there goes the base.
Heavy hits, Commander.
Hopefully they don't.
Got.
Hopefully they don't dock our pay for that.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Well, this might not be a great idea, but let's charge the vehicle. Erst, you haven't had a chance for blood yet, so here
A
you
noble
go.
blow indeed.
What's up, boss?
I mean, again, that's your U.S. doctrine, as explained by the Soviets and the Germans. U.S. military doctrine is entirely impossible to predict because the Americans themselves don't even know what they're doing. Correct.
Accuracy through volume of fire.
Okay. Chat. How did these guys get the jump on us? We've been getting too much bad intel. Imagine that. Darius complaining about bad intel. What a fucking world that we live in. It's almost as if the guy who's in charge of setting this shit up did a bad job. What a concept. I'm sorry, are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit, we got a couple people rolling in. First of all, we got Pistol. Good to see you. And then we got H-Mods dropping into the chat as well. Good to see both of you. Glad you could join us for this Saturday stream. I hope your weekends, respectively, are going outstanding. Glad to see you guys. So for those of you that are not paying attention, we started here, we went down here. We went down here, got ambushed, took out the guys. In the meantime, I was moving the majority of our lance over here, anticipating that this is where it was going to send us next. It did not, in fact, send us here next. It's sending us here, where we started. Where I've just been pulling our people away from. Where we basically have undefended artillery. Well, H-Mods, good to hear. Good to hear. Again, glad that you're overcoming the writer's block. I know that's the biggest obstacle to writing anything is just finding that muse. So good that you're still making progress. Hope it's going smoothly for you. We, on the other hand, are dealing with the trademark hilariously bad intel of our XO. Outstanding, H-Mods. Glad to hear it. Like I said, I know how tough that can be when you hit the wall, so having the juice, having the muse again, and being able to go at it, it's a great feeling. And the other thing to note here is this is a clan mech, chat, and the problem with this being a clan mech is it's already pretty lightly armored. This is also the only mech in the entire company that doesn't have max armor. Oh shit! Good shit, H-Mods. Good shit. Yeah, I mean, so for me, that's the real moment, right? So for those of you, if you don't write, if you're not a writer, if you've never tried it before, I think probably the best moment as a writer is when you can show your work to someone else and they like it. And, like, not just like it in that way of, oh, you did a thing, but, like, genuinely enjoy what you've written. Like, that's the best moment as a writer, when you can show it to someone and they actually enjoy what you wrote. Oh no, shit, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
I don't know what we're gonna do.
Oh, I don't like going fast. It's scary.
I mean, we're gonna do what we always do,
Yes, Commander.
and we're gonna try to make this work. We're gonna try to save our people. But, once again, BattleTech and Darius have served us a shit sandwich. And we're gonna have to try and salvage it somehow. So what are we dealing with? Oh god, it's a Mauler. Because of course it's a Mauler. And an Avatar. And another Axeman. And another Longbow. Good god. Okay, well I think the Avatar has to go first, because LBX-20 is gross. Unfortunately, they have spawn protection, because of course they have spawn protection. Well, H-Mods, if you're trying to get art done, I mean, thankfully there's a lot of really kick-ass people out there in the BattleTech community that, I mean, I'm sure they'd be more than happy to do some work for you, so I wish you the best of luck on that, because again, writing anything for me these days is hard, so I can live vicariously through you and your success. Oh shit! Well, there you go. Then you've already got somebody in mind. Yeah, I forget. What is the name? What is his artist name? I forget. I used to know, and I can't remember now. I don't know if this is even worth it. Again, with the spawn protection, there's not a lot that we can do except get into position.
Got something you want done?
And hopefully we'll be ready when
Acknowledged.
they actually start moving. But we're gonna take some damage, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Waiting for orders.
And I absolutely hate that. Absolutely hate that.
Confirmed.
Let's see. Yeah, no chance at all. 0 chance.
Yeah.
Big ol' yikes. Yeah, this entire mission, I feel like, has just been one massive tactical blunder after another.
Commander?
Alright, let's see what we can do. Can we potentially get up here? Oh, there we go. That'll work. Well, keep us posted, H-Mods. I'm definitely interested in hearing how that goes. So if you're actually able to make it work out, I mean, again, more creators in the BattleTech community is always a good thing, especially writers, because we don't have enough good writers in the BattleTech space anymore. Oh, Mara, I hope you don't die for real this
As you
time.
wish.
I know we gave you a hard time about faking it, but please don't die this time. Can we actually... I mean, I will 100% take this shot. If it's not within minimum range, I'm gonna take that shot. Do it.
Locking on target. Losing armor.
Alright, Mate, good to see you again, as always. Hope you had a good time, and we hope to see you again on the next one. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope it's a great one for you.
Hey.
I don't think that the Eddie Kruger is going to be able to do anything from this distance. I don't know, we might, if we get up here, the AC-10 might be able to do something. We'll see what we can do with that. Alright, it's gonna get ugly now, chat. Although, they do seem to be using a very similar paint job to mine. Oh, thank you, Jesus. It's good because they dropped right in the middle of our people. It's not gonna let them shoot us yet. Beautiful. Beautiful. That might be...
Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
That might be
What a
the
grand
saving
and
grace that we
intoxicating
need.
innocence.
That might just be the edge we need.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's see. Can we... No, we cannot. Shit. Alright, well, let's get up here.
Acknowledged.
And then we can jump next turn and hopefully take some shots from that. Ah, this is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad, chat. I want somebody to explain to me why when I have like 8 people moving in Initiative Phase 6 that they get to go before me. But thank you for DFAing when you really shouldn't have and screwing yourself over.
I'm receiving you.
Alright, number 1, this man has got to go. In fact, he's got to go with 60 MRMs to the chest. In fact, he's got to go with 60 Battle Lord MRMs to the chest. And somehow he survived. Again, the Axeman. Significantly more durable than I think we're giving it credit for. Oh, no. Okay, we survived. We survived. Yeah, we're gonna show him. We're gonna show him the proper way to wear purple.
Copy that.
Alright, who's still got to go? I think the Avatar still has to go. And I think the Maulers still have to go. Can we precise strike? We cannot. Okay, if that's the case, then we'll take the shot at this guy instead, see if we can take him off the field.
Copy that.
Alright, we breached the armor. That's a good start.
Yes, Commander.
Now let's see, can we precise strike this guy in the Avatar and take him off the field? Please, Game Master. If you were ever gonna give us another headshot, it's gotta be now, buddy. Come on.
Taking the shot.
We didn't get it. We did not get it.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
What the hell is going on with this damn Royal Demon? Like, how does it keep getting into these little spots where, I mean, isn't... Hold on, is this hover propulsion?
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
I can't tell. That's gotta be the explanation, right? That's why it keeps getting stuck. Alright,
I
Karos.
did what you wanted. Can I please go home?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Yup.
Okay. Once again, the never-ending story of having to spend way too many shots to kill anything.
Now let's see how you handle this. It's go time. Inflicted some nasty on that son of a bitch.
I can't... Chat, what the fuck? An Ajax rolling in with a highlighted message. Stompy robots. Indeed, indeed. We are currently trying to recover from a hilariously bad tactical blunder. We have already unleashed the Erst, but we're gonna see if we can recover this before somebody dies.
Ready to rock.
No promises, but we're gonna try.
I got you.
Alright, here we go. We can actually shoot at something now, which I'm gonna do with Battlelord.
Hell yes. It's on now.
And I'm gonna shoot at the longbow and hope that we don't damage Mara in the process.
My armor is peeling away.
Yeah, I know. As crazy as it sounds, Ajax, we in fact made a very bad tactical decision. So yeah, we gotta try to fix that if we can. All right, well, screw it. We'll take the aimed shot at the head from here.
Goes everything.
I don't think we even... Oh no, we did get a headshot. Outstanding, outstanding. Carrot cake? Well, that's not fair. I mean, we're not losing. I think we'll still win the mission regardless of the outcome, but the real question is gonna be whether or not we experience any casualties. That's what I'm trying to currently avoid. Alright, Avatar. Avatar, Avatar. 91% on the longbow, 99%, 99%. Shit.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Outstanding shit. Outstanding.
Tango
Ost.
down.
Ost and the big Simo from downtown with the Gauss rifles. That's one meg down, chat. You love to see it. Okay. Okay. God bless America. Stop shooting at my goddamn long time. Yes. Yes. Shoot at something else, please.
Getting banged up real good here. What now?
Alright, Thenosi. What can you hit? Anything? Probably not. Okay, so there's not even a magic pixel anymore. Let's see, can we jump down? We cannot, but we can get here and that'll do. Anything that gives us a shot at this point, I'm gonna take it.
Here we go.
I'll take it. 2 hits. Got it.
Yes, Commander.
Let's maybe do this and angle the armor away. That's the best I can do. I'm sorry, Mara. I'm trying to do everything I can to save you. Okay, turret's great. I love it. Let's go with it. Excuse me? The turrets are shooting at me? Chet, why? Why do you do this to me, PTA?
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Ernst, come on, buddy. You're almost there. You are almost there. I know it's rough terrain, and I apologize. Yeah, this was a 4-skull mission, chat. We did 2 4-skull missions before this that were harder.
Waiting for orders.
As usual, Darius doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
Up high.
Alright, there we go. There we go. We got some shots. I still want that avatar gone. Take him the fuck out, please. Beautiful. Always, always count on the commander. Jesus. Oh. Yeah? And general quarters. With massive generosity and, of course, as always, a massive chicken. Gifting a sub to Serini Hunts. Serini, welcome back into the cult of bad tactical decisions. In general quarters, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I always tell you guys, you do not have to do that.
Order, Skipper?
But we absolutely appreciate it when you do. Thank you so, so much. Alright, Warhawk, you didn't finish the job the first time. Could you please do it the second time? Thank you.
Go time.
Thank you, Gravelite.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye indeed.
Confirm.
And Bolo, you've already taken some hits for the team. I appreciate it. You might have to take a few more.
I'm on him.
But as long as nobody dies,
Destroyed.
that's the objective. Everybody comes home in one
Standing
piece.
by.
Everybody comes home in one
Location
piece.
confirmed.
Damn, we don't have the ability to call the shot, so instead we'll just fire the full volley.
Fire it.
Yes, the
Reporting
truth.
Critical hit.
No, you're not dead, Bolo. You're not dead. But the Holy Fat Man was taking some hits. You're not dead, though. And, Karos is correct. If you didn't know, Avatar just dances with wolves with blue people. Blue cat people.
I copy.
So in case you didn't get the memo.
Locking on target.
There's the knockdown. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, Bamboozle, with the elevated position and the intensify firepower, should be able to finish the job.
Target confirmed.
Okay, maybe not. We did get the crit, but we didn't quite get the kill. Well, hey, whatever. He ejected. I'll take it. I will take it.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you...
Orders.
Alright, Ost. You're already in a pretty decent position. Let's see if you can take out this LRM turret. Or, I'm sorry, that's an MRM turret. Take out this MRM turret for me, please. No, not the building. There we go, the turret. Good lord.
Yeah.
Well, this is it, chat. We used up all of our RNG. We used up all of our luck earlier in the stream, and now, all of a sudden,
Firing at him.
every roll that can go against us is going against us.
Mama destroyed that turret.
Mama didn't, in fact, destroy that turret. Come on, we're almost there. Mara,
Move order received.
survive. Survive. In fact, hold up. We can attack ground. We're not gonna catch anybody in the crossfire, right?
I understand.
That is not what I was going for, but whatever. Who else is gone?
I'm
Alright.
here.
Thanosi? Thanosi. Come on, buddy. Give me a magic pixel. A magic pixel, yes.
Engaging. Jump jets.
Magic pixel. Come on, 30% chance? Make the shot. Make the shot, Thanosi.
Okay.
You did not make the shot, Thanosi. Damn it!
Of course, I missed.
It's go time.
Oh, fuck you with a rake. Fuck you with a rake. You son of a bitch. God damn it. I mean, Mara survived. But, like, you see how much we threw at this turret. Look at this fucking turret. It has 2 health. 0 armor and 2 health. Tell me the game didn't just screw us. Tell me the game didn't just screw us right now. Yeah, that's the thing, H-Mods. I don't recommend
Come, Naravar, friend or traitor, come.
I don't recommend trying to drink anything when you're watching me. I have that effect on people occasionally. Son of the
Standing by.
beach. Okay, well, I think everybody's going home in one piece, but it's still... God.
On it. Hell yeah.
The little turret that could.
Turret destroyed.
Mission successful.
Meh. Like, if any one of the 3 people that we shot at this turret with would have hit just one more shot. Yeah, we kind of got shafted on that one. Not only that, we got shafted multiple times, and BTA didn't even buy me dinner. Telling you. Wait, what? Alright, let's see how bad it is. Only 59 days, that's not too bad. It's not as bad as I was expecting. Oh man. I don't know if my heart can take much more of this, chat. So of course we're gonna take the Axeman parts. But then again, Marauder. A Marauder, though, we could take full salvage on it. What else do we got? What else do we got? Not much else worth note. Good lord, 4 Artemis FCSs on a single pick? That's actually pretty good. Okay, I think we have to take the Marauder, though. Like, I know Erst wants his Axeman, but it's a full salvage Marauder. It's so hard to pass that up. Even if we never use it, I gotta add it to the collection. Alright, Ersts. Praise your preferred deity, and hopefully we'll get this other Axeman port. Still not gonna be enough. We still need one more. But we'll be that much closer. And we did not get it. We did not get the part. First of all, Case, get that shit out of here. The only safety measure we take in this company is fuzzy dice. I think we keep everything else. I think everything else is good. We will keep the rest of the salvage. And Mihailik, welcome to the stream on a Saturday. Glad to have you. You are coming in towards the end of the stream for the day, but glad you could make it all the same. Hope you're having an outstanding weekend so far. Whether it's Saturday or Sunday for you. Yeah, so again, for those of you that don't know, our safety rules in order of priority are more ammo, more armor, bigger engine, cockpit fuzzy dice, and then safety. So, you know, depending on whether or not the cockpit already has fuzzy dice in it, actual safety is either going to be 4th or 5th priority for each individual pilot. Or alternately, if you're not into fuzzy dice and you'd rather have, you know, like the hula girl or the little hanging pine tree, that's fine too. But, you know, obviously ornaments, vastly more important than safety. You gotta be comfortable in the cockpit, otherwise safety is moot. No, safety is important. It's absolutely essential. You just, again, you gotta put it in the correct priority. What are you talking about, Karos? I was conceived behind the seat of a hunchback. I am the brain cell in a hunchback. What are you talking about? Correct. Ajax understands. Obviously, all of our mechs have a safety factor of 7. At least 7. I'm glad that somebody else gets it. Why did I know you were gonna go that way with it, Sierra? Yep, the new Mario lore just dropped. Conceived in a hunchback cockpit. Listen, you fucking degenerates, alright? You don't tell anybody about this. Okay? I'm not even playing with you. This is between us. Don't you go telling anybody that. I don't need that getting out. Imagine what the Capellans would say if they heard that shit. Karos, close your ears. Anyway. Let's head to the mech bay. I'm sorry, let's head to the barracks, because we got a lot of people with experience that we need to take care of.
Ready to rock.
Let's see. I don't think it really matters. You know what? We're gonna go guts. Since apparently I keep putting our artillery people in danger, I think it's better that we give them guts so that they have better survival chances.
Good to go.
You know, it's easy to say that, Dutch Irishman. Who cares what the Capellans think? I will tell you,
Standing by.
if you run a company that has Capellans in it, you should care what the Capellans think, because if you don't, you may find yourself being a living sheath for a dagger against your will. So, just, you know, not thinking of anybody in particular when I say that, just kind of throwing it out there as some general life advice.
Training complete.
So, okay, Luxurini, I'm right there with you on the whole I'm not a filthy clanner thing, but I call it the thing that's in front of me. So, like, if the game calls it a Timberwolf, I call it a Timberwolf.
God, I was sleeping. What do you
I know
want?
better, but you know, old habits die hard.
Commander.
I read what I see.
Standing by.
You have orders?
Alright, there we go. We'll take care of that. Oh, actually, you know what? Mara's actually available to
Mech
do
warrior
quite a few
training
more
complete.
upgrades. Ost, you better have leveled up, Ost. Considering how many people you just swacked in that mission, I will say, you better have a couple levels. I don't know, I agree, Erst. It is a Mad Cat. I'm not denying that. It's just, when I go and I look at the
I've got
mech,
your back.
and the game calls it a Timberwolf, I call it a Timberwolf. Like, I'm not even thinking about it, I just...
Training complete.
Again, I read what I see. I don't think about it.
Orders. I'm here.
Mech warrior training complete.
38 degrees Fahrenheit tonight. Well, it's not quite that cool here, but,
Training confirmed, Commander.
it's a little cooler than I'm used to these days in Texas.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor,
Training
come.
complete.
It actually feels like fall or winter when I walk outside for the first time all year. Alright, so nothing that we need to do in the mech bay. Everything's good, we're just waiting on some stuff to get rebuilt. We got a couple people in med bay. We need to start up another engineering project, I think. So we'll go for that next drop weight limit. It's gonna be another 3 million in the hole, but the more tonnage we can take on a mission, the better. And with that being said, chat, I think this is where I'm gonna call it a stream. I told you guys before it was gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream than what I've typically been doing. So it's already 8 o'clock here where I am, and I need to get some dinner. I don't know if you guys have been able to hear it, but the tummy is definitely letting me know that I haven't eaten today. So I need to go get some food, and I'd like to just, you know, stretch out a little bit, relax, have a whiskey, call it a night. And more to the point, I recommend that you guys do the same, or something along those lines. So you gotta wait for the game to save, as you do. Outstanding, Raven. Or maybe it's Raven, I'm not sure, you have 2 A's in there. I read what I see. But yes, fellow mech warrior, glad to have you. Sadly, you are coming in right at the end of the stream. But we're glad to have you all the same. We always welcome another enthusiastic mech jockey. Just in time for them to get smacked in the face by Sierra once again. With a gift sub. As usual, Sierra, thank you for the massive generosity and massive chicken. And Karos resubscribing with Prime for a 3rd month. Karos, thank you so much for the generosity as well, and thank you for the support. Thank you for sticking with me for 3 months. I'm glad that I have produced the kind of content that makes you want to stick around for that period of time. Thank you guys so much. You saw nothing, mentioned nothing. But anyway, like I said, we're going to wrap up the stream here, but we did have a good day in BTA. You always love to see it. We had a couple of close calls. Almost thought we lost Mara there for a minute, but turns out he is just a big fat faker and wanted to scare the shit out of everybody. So mission accomplished. Good dab, Mara. You gave me a heart attack. But yeah, we made some more money. We're that much closer to being able to ally with the Taurians, which has been the objective all along. Yeah, we've done some flashpoints. We did a bunch of duels. We've managed to salvage some new mechs, so now we got new toys to play with. All in all, it's what you expect from a late game BTA campaign. So I don't know. I'll be honest with you guys. We're getting to the point now where we're taking missions that are at the top level of difficulty, and we're not having a great deal of difficulty with it. And this is generally the part of the campaign where I consider putting it to bed.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
With that being said, I'm not planning to give up the campaign just yet. I do want to do some more flashpoints. I do want to do some more missions. I would like to mess with Sanctuary while we're in a position to do so. Rather than having to do it, in the early game where we get our asses handed to us. But I feel like this campaign is getting to a point where we might finally be able to put a bow on it. I don't know when that's going to be. It might be another few streams. It might be 5 or 6 more streams. I don't know. But again, I feel like we're getting to the point now where we're going to start to run out of challenges. Yeah, maybe we'll do the dropship takedown as a finale on Terra. Well, I'll look at it. And again, I do have plenty of other ideas for campaigns, so just even if we do end this BTA campaign, there will certainly be more. Like I said, during this stream, I've considered doing like a full vehicle and battle armor run. And I know, obviously, we're never going to get to the point in the game where we can take on 5 skull missions with no problems. But I think it'll be fun to see how far we can take a company like that. See just how difficult we can do missions and still survive. But that's all stuff to talk about later down the line. Again, like I said, for right now, we'll still be streaming this campaign. But I have the little voice in the back of my mind that's telling me, like, you're getting close to the end. You're getting to the point where the campaign isn't really going to be a challenge anymore. So we'll see. We will see. I'll keep you guys posted. In the meantime. Sorry, Chad. Brain fart. In the meantime. Thank you guys so much. So much for coming out and hanging out for the stream again on a Saturday, 2 days in a row. What a world where I stream 2 days in a row. But thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for spending some time with me. As I always say, the world is a roller coaster of challenges, and we all have a limited amount of time on this spinning space rock. So thank you for making the decision to come and spend a little bit of that time with me and with this community. It means a whole lot. It really, really does. For those of you that subbed and resubbed and donated and slapped people in the face with gift sums, thank you guys so much for the support. You do not have to do that, but I appreciate the support. I'm glad that I can provide the kind of content that you think is worth subscribing to. And even if you didn't sub, if you were just hanging out, if you just hung out in chat, or even if you were lurking the entire time in the back of the room, I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. It is valuable, and I appreciate you spending it here. I hope that you guys have an outstanding rest of your weekend. What's left of it, whether it's Saturday, whether it's Sunday morning, noon, evening, whatever. Have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your year. And I hope that 2024 is better to you than any year before. I hope you have the greatest of years in 2024. As always, you can follow me on the Twitter machine to see updates about the stream, when I'm going to go live, polls about the content that we're going to do, and just random rambling, whatever I happen to be talking about. You can catch the VODs from this archived over on the YouTubes. I know some of you made your way over here from there, so just keep an eye out. You'll see more of this content going up. And as always, I want to remind you guys, like I always do, that your life has value, and that the world is a better place with you in it. Never let anyone tell you otherwise. And I'll see you next time.